So most of the time, I'm way more upbeat than what I'm able to be today. Even even when I'm posting videos uh, from my little series of them about the price we pay. But I can't even make this video without coughing. So um, I've been in kind of a knockdown, drag out fight with my medical group and health insurance for a couple of weeks. And some small part of it was what I want to say is miscommunications between me and the primary I've had for a while now. And I can take responsibility for some of that, but the bottom line on where I'm at now is, after I've gone back through in my mind about various appointments I've had with him in the past, honestly, some of his behavior has been inappropriate. He's made some wisecracks that were too personal, and he has some strong opinions about the choices that I make for my own care. And I want to say to my friends and anyone watching this, look, you're in charge of your health care. You make the decisions for your body 24/7. You're in charge of that, and you pay a physician to assist you with it. And if you have a doctor that is essentially being abusive or neglectful, they're not meeting your needs, either find out what the problem is and see if it can be resolved, or if it can't be resolved, move on. That's what I'm going to have to do, and I'm not really sure how to do that because I'm having trouble finding anyone to even take the insurance that I have. This is what we've been left with. And I've had people insulting me all day online for trying to talk about the problems that the ACA has created. Look, you don't have to agree with me, but stop insulting me. Stop insulting my intelligence. Stop calling me names. Stop telling me that I'm wrong when you don't know what goes on in my life. You don't know what I've been dealing with. You don't know what I've observed. You don't know what I've had to go through, losing policy after policy, and then losing all coverage, and then having to pay exorbitantly for coverage, and I pay twice as much now for half the coverage. I don't have health insurance. I have anti-fine insurance, and I pay for that. And then they don't pay for my meds. It goes out of my pocket. So I'm literally paying more into the insurance than what I'm getting out of it. And the reason I'm so hoarse and screwed up is because I'm already sick again. And I just got over the one that I caught, this stupid cold I caught that I came down with on Christmas Day. And I just got back on my feet where I thought, okay, I can start going to the gym again. You know, why am I sick? Well, a combination of problems: stress, doctor's office that wouldn't follow through in a timely fashion on things that were time sensitive. You should never have to make repeat phone calls, and then phone calls and having to show up because they won't return calls. So I've been in and out of the doctor's office way more than I should. I try to avoid it, and These days they want to, excuse me, these days they want to drag you in and out of there every few months when nothing has changed and you're stable and you just need medications refilled. And if you don't show up, they hold your meds hostage. And that's what's going on. So I saw a different doctor who had time for me because my primary did not have time for me. You have to come in and see me, but I don't have an appointment for a month. So I saw another doctor, and every medical group I've ever been in before, that would be sufficient to update. So that, okay, I've been seen, so whoever it is can refill meds. And this whacked doctor is wanting me to come back in again because I have to see him specifically. Well, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. And so, I mean, the bottom line is I need a different doctor now. So, you know, I ran in and out of the medical building, which is, FYI, full of sick people. And I'm sick again. And I'm really, really upset because I have things to do that I'm now being prevented from doing because now I have to recover again. I am at a level of frustration that I can't even describe. So, I'm paying the price for something that I didn't even do. You know, we lupus patients, all autoimmune patients, you know, we are susceptible to catching things, not because we have a weak immune system, but because we have one that's out of control. It's overreactive. It doesn't know when to quit. And because we take medications to control that, so the immune response to ward off viruses we're exposed to is suppressed. You could see my malar rash. I was wondering yesterday, why am I so pink? Some flaring. And I thought that's all it was this morning. But then I coughed and some flaring, and I'm sick. And I don't have a doctor. So, that's my situation. And I'm hardly the only person in the US that's going through this at this point. And I need to find a way to fix it. But I'm not really sure how. It's been a huge disruption in my household. And a lot of people's households, I'm sure. So I hope that most of the people seeing this are having a better day than I am. I just want to get back on my feet, and I need to find a doctor that's going to actually support me and be responsive. So those seem to be hard to come by these days.